70. Cougar 19.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing it on 2nd down. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Bronco 80, Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Rolling out to his left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line fast.
On the stop. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here we go with Johnson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Hold the ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Liking, 18.
Tight end on.
Ready.
Here's Johnson again. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Dragons finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Come on. 70, Timberwolves.
Daniels back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dragon 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle, and he's out of bounds up across the 25.
That's a 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
60 boxes. 20. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Airing it out to start this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The Dragons getting their punter out there. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Now Daniels off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Chicago right after this. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 9, go.
Daniels now against a blitz. Looking slant route, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Washington, first down.
Cougar
A
19.
gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We send a receiver in motion right. Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 more yards.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here
First
we
and
go.
10 at the 15-yard
Hawk
line.
70, Hawk 70.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Let's go, lady. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
19,
Washington,
19,
first down.
Dragon
1st
60.
and goal, Washington.
18, Rattler. 18,
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready, ready.
To throw, Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The kick
That
is
one
good.
splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Dragon 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Connect, Buffalo 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Completed to Davis. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
70 Lions. Set, hurt. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They're throwing it. He's going to push one deep down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 15. And the Washington 1st down.
Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Washington 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
You're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Daniels now. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 28, Dragons 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shut up. 60 Bison, Viking, 18.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
I got this.
Go.
The throw left side finds Burden. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
You got motion man right there.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's good.
He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Back to 60, back to 60. That's your man, that's your man.
Watch the ship.
Take go.
He's going to throw it again. Throw left side, caught by Davis. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Viking 18. Cougar 19.
Well run here from the gun. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Be ready.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Come on, set. Route 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This is complete. It's Davis. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Control the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Dragons get it back to within 2 possessions. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Dragons 14.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it'll be 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd down, give to Krosky Merritt. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Debbie Lions. Red. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Washington.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
He's checking crack.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready,
He'll give it to Krosky Merritt. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Bronco 80.
One drawn up here for Daniels. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check out.
Here's Daniels. As the open man downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Dragons 14.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Switch. Come on. 18 Rattler. 18. 70 Tip. 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33. Jumps in up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Johnson gets it again on second. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry-up here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On your 10. 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Check up.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Commanders ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Dragons have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. A pretty tough play for him to make right there, partner.
And such a fascination with these kind of plays today, Kate.
There is, rolling that direction, but it is hard for him to deliver a pass at full power. I mean, my stomach's hurting just watching him try to get those hips around, and it is indeed picked off.
Because fundamentally, it's so unsound. It's why these passes will be underthrown, not have enough velo float in the air. You know, fun is in the fundamentals, right? It's the first 3 letters of fundamentals. It's fun because it leads to success. You take this kind of risk, well, it can blow up in your face as it did right there.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Right side, cut by Davis. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Dragons get it back to within 2 possessions. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Following the penalty, the kick moves up, and he sends it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19, 19.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. Crosses midfield, still going. And he gets this one down to the 27. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
60 by.
They're going to pass it here. Called in by Lane. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready?
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Chicago.